Hey guys, here we're going to a bar fight breakdown of Joe Schilling's KO of this random street dude in a bar. Now, the part that I'm not showing you is that this part, the fight kind of looks super premeditated, as this guy, he admits that this guy was already a problem, and then for some reason, I don't know why, he elects to find a way to walk up behind him and bump into him, right? Picking a fight with somebody he knew, whatever. But this guy made a huge mistake feinting him right here, giving him a little bit of shoulder feint, right? Bringing his weight to the line, and then as he does that, Schilling's like, oh, you're bringing your weight to the line? Gotcha! And meets him right on that front foot with that big right uppercut-ish cross thing. That guy's so short that it's really low. But what I want to draw your attention to is how he takes a step to plant himself here. Boom! So that he can find a way to start planting and chasing him with his foot, right? So the footwork is what I want you to pay attention to. And this is kind of how he practices getting his weight into his punches, by dragging his weight into them with these stepping punches, okay? Now, we fight how we train, okay? So we're going to take a look at him training that. Here he is, blocking some punches. And then as soon as he's done blocking, boom, 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 he's going to step with this hook, step with that right hand, and then step with this hook, and then step with that right hand. And this is how he kind of chases down opponents, right? It's kind of very helpful in kickboxing when people sit in their high guards, or they bring up their leg to teep or whatever, or if they get caught off balance, because not all the times are you able to shift your weight to the back foot and pendulum step off the line in a kickboxing match, because you may just get kicked in the face moving your head to either side of your body. Okay? Because if you slip to the front foot, you're going to get kicked in the face. You slip to the back foot, you might get kicked in the face, or your leg is exposed. But it's very dangerous to transition your weight in boxing variants, or in non-boxing combat sports, because you might get kicked or kneed in the face. But it's easy to exploit that, or it's very valuable, or easy to exploit that because of the fact that you can chase them with these straight punches. Like if you think Sergey Kovalev, right? And we're going to take a look here at him practicing a little bit differently. This is him warming up, but you can see him getting those same kind of weight transitions going, but you can see the feet a little better in these clips, so I just wanted to include them. And what are you doing? Anyway, next clip. And then here's him practicing the bigger power punches. And watch him stepping into them, right? Now, these are very similar to what he was doing before, but he's practicing really stepping into these punches and getting his weight into them. And this is, again, how he practices throwing his weight into them, right? Now, we're going to take a look at him doing this exact same thing in his pro fights, okay? So here he is again, taking a step with that big right hand, and then stepping here. And now he's going to be stepping, and again, his opponent is moving off the line, but he's not really pendulum stepping, right? He's just kind of walking off the line, because it's dangerous to pendulum step. It's dangerous to be transitioning your weight. A little bit of a pendulum step there. But again, here he comes chasing him here. He shot that straight right hand, and now he's going to shift forward, right? And the reason he's going to shift forward is because if he throws his left hand from here, he's going to be bringing his weight all the way back here, and he doesn't want to be bringing his weight back here. He wants to be bringing his weight forward. So in order to do that, he needs to take this step, bring it over here. That way, when he throws his left hand, he can transfer his weight here instead of back here, okay? And that allows him to continue moving forward and shifting and stepping forward and replacing and changing the place where he's going to shift his weight to with each punch. Actually, a pretty cool technique. Now, it doesn't always work out how you want it, okay? Sometimes you're going to walk into something big too, as we're going to see he's going to be taking a step here, right? Walking into this big back fist here from this guy. But just watch Joe Schilling's feet here, as he's trying to use that same technique coming forward and kind of gets caught into this big right hand thing. Yeah, very, very unfortunate for him. But yeah, you can see that he's trying to do the exact same thing, but in a street fight, usually the guy who has no experience doesn't really respond to the feints or the probes anyway, let alone the whole getting punched in the face. So Joe Schilling doesn't actually have any ground to cover, except maybe vertically, because this guy hits the ground real quick.